Hi guys, this is Starcraft and we're back with SCVN 2024 Spring Season Series B. This is the winner bracket playoffs and potentially the last set in today's winners bracket playoff, because looks like Gabeo is 1 win and SCRVN is 1 win. So the one who wins in this playoff is going to be coming up as the final winner bracket qualified player. The other guy is going to get shoved down to the losers bracket, fighting with the other losers bracket, and we're going to be having Proton's player Gabeo in yellow color located bottom left corner of the screen, and his opponent is going to be SCRVN. Purple Terran player at the top left corner of the screen. The map is going to be Radeon. So reverse position between Protoss and Terran compared to the first encounter between SCRVN and Bemov. Let's see if Gabeo is going to have a better chance to win here. Looks like supply depot coming up for the Terran player. And Protoss is just going to be going for pylons here. Yeah, with this spawning position, it is no longer suitable for Terran to go for early drops, because he would need to cross this area, which is actually an expansion of Gabeo. So it's not wise at all to move your dropship through there, because you actually no, I'm completely wrong, guys. Sorry, this is mirror structure. So yeah, both of the players can go for drops very easily in the early stage of the game. We shall see. Gateway coming down for Protoss, and Terran's gonna be going for a command center. Looks like scouting in the wrong direction for both of the players, except that SCRVN is gonna be going for cross map scout. Very interesting choice of scout here. It signals to me that he might be going for very fast command center, but if he doesn't find his opponent in the bottom right, he might not actually go for that faster command center. He's gonna be walling himself up, so I'm completely not seeing the situation correctly. It looks like the probe is gonna coming down. Usually a pro gamer would stop the probe and return to try to attack the SCV, but no, it looks like Gabeo is not gonna do that. He's just gonna be scouting the top right corner of the screen. Now the question is, SCRVN doesn't find his opponent. Where does he go next? Because when you cross scout and you don't find your opponent, you are faced with a dilemma. One choice is gonna be really bad and the other choice is gonna be good, and he's gonna be going for the wrong choice, scouting in the wrong direction here. Yeah, that's not very good here, and he's gonna see this probe coming down. Oh my god, he's gonna see this probe coming down, and he's gonna know exactly that he's gone for the wrong base. What's happening inside of the Terran's main? We're gonna be seeing finally the factory coming down. Protoss is gonna be going for gateway with no Zealot. Okay, only Dragoon. This is a much better build, man. I like this build a lot better. And you can see that, there's a pylon being constructed here. And I don't like the position of this pylon actually, because you actually need to build a pylon here. If you have an enemy is going to be coming from the air, you need to build a pylon here. But of course, yeah, either way works. Usually we see the programmers build a wall right here with pylon and stuff like that. And maybe he will have the Stargates, the Badoon and everything like that, so we shall see. Anyways, double factory. Okay, double factory is interesting here. And Protoss will have not any idea about this. He's going to try to deny this SCV from scouting. Needs to get on the high ground before the SCV does. And good block, but not completely blocking it. And one more Dragoon comes out. Do we have another building, anything like that for Protoss? We don't. So yeah, this double factory is going to be met with an expansion from Gabeo. So this is very risky and ambitious from the Protoss player. Of course, he's got no idea. Need to actually get on this high ground to see what his enemies got. If it's just double factory with a single marine, it's slightly easier to deal with than double factory with like 5 marines. Anyways, we're going to start to move out now, and this pro can return home. Nexus goes down. He needs to put down a pylon ASAP around this area so that he can build a what is it, a battery later. Yeah, but anyways, going to be seeing tank production coming up, siege tanks. Yeah, the other factory is not yet completed. This marine's going to attack, need to pull back. Late reaction maybe. No, the reaction is just on time, and we're going to be seeing SCVs getting pulled out for repair job here. Nothing is revealed, man. The only thing that is revealed is the supply depot, and that means that it's going to be a follow-up with, I feel like, double factory. If you don't, if you see a supply depot like that, I think you would think that it's going to be double factory. Yeah, but now the first tank is out, and one SCV might fall. There's a lot of SCV fallen. One Dragoon needs to get pulled back, and he's pulling back nicely, but yeah, the other SCV is going to repair the tank, and the game is going to reset a little bit here. What kind of productions we have now? The second tank, more tanks. Easy upgrading Vulture with speed and mines, because usually now you need to start upgrading those things. SCV is not upgrading it. Okay, now he started to upgrade mines. I feel like the upgrade on the mine is kind of late. Now he upgrades the other thing. He's prioritizing the the production of vultures. Probes need to get transfer now. The transfer is not perfect from our friend here. Second gateway comes down for Gabeo, so Gabeo might be ready for this kind of strategy from the Terran player Observatory coming out. Observer is possibly what you can want to have here, but you need to have a battery, I think. But anyways, this probe is gonna be maybe building a pylon here just to spot. It would be wise to build a pylon here. Yeah, he builds a pylon, and he will see his. Usually the pylon needs to be built around here. First of all, it stopped the command center from going up. Secondly, it cannot be spotted on the high ground. Anyways, forces start to move out, and that's a lot of forces to be reckoned with. SCVN is gonna try to catch up to the Dragoons with the Vultures. Vultures don't have speed. Will they have speed now? They don't have speed just yet, so the Dragoon can outrun the Vultures. We're gonna be having the first pylon. This pylon should have been created a long time ago. Anyways, these Dragoons are gonna be very much damaged. These Dragoons need to move forward to provide a bit of vision. And looks like more Dragoons coming out. We have a mine blocking. What are you doing? Oh my god, losing your first Dragoon. That's not good. But he kills every single Vulture, so that's great. And now Observer is gonna be providing nice vision here. Let's see how good is the micro. Battery comes down, needs to attack. He kills the mine. He does good dance of the Dragoons here, moving shots. More reinforcement. Dragoon need to come out here, and 4 gateway. It's gonna be good production. A lot of Vultures coming through. Dragoons are being very nice. You can have a Dragoon on high ground here. Dragoon coming out to clear mine, which is nice. Still 3 tanks remaining. Dragoons are gonna be moving shot. 1 tank's gone. He's gonna worry about the mine now. He destroy 1 more tank. Start to attack now and start to do moving shot. 1 tank on the back is very much damaged. Dragoons need to pull back and buy some time. Use the battery. You got a nice battery there. Use it to charge the Dragoons, and he starts to charge the Dragoons. Got more Dragoons in the back, and tanks are sieging, but this siege is not so good. 4 Dragoons, I think, can go ahead and clear it. I think he's moving in 1 force at a time to clear mine, and that's actually not good. Oh my god, this explosion is very nice. But anyways, all of the tanks have been destroyed. And SCRVN doesn't have a command center behind this. Only now he go for command center. What is going to be the follow-up? Just non-stop Dragoons. So he's going to transition into what is the Shadow and Reavers. I don't feel like he's got Shadow and Reavers because he's going to be building a pylon. He comes on and starts to clear this area. Which is nice. This turret we need to get cancelled. Observer is going to moving forward. No, that's an Observer. That is just a probe. This movement from Terran is completely useless here. Protoss got a nice advantage, but he needs to either go for an expansion or go for the kill now. He's going to be building a pylon. He's going to be going to the 6 o'clock base to actually set things up, and command center going up. Do we have Siege? I think Siege is possibly done. You know what? I see these kind of games against SCRVN from the Zerg players. Pro Motris, the Zerg player gets a very nice advantage early on, but he starts to kind of lose things around, So this is something that, when you play against SCRVN, you have to pay attention. If you win the early advantage, you need to actually build on the advantage and continue on to pressure, either to win the game completely or to secure your economy and make sure that you win the game in the long run. If I was Gabeo here, I would double expand. I would take this base and this base, because I know Terran is going to be completely boxed in, having no recourse at all. But yeah, for the time, it looks like we're going to be having a Vulture coming out to harass. Dragoons blocking this area very nicely. What do we have next coming from the Proton Blade? This forge positioning is really bad, because that means that you cannot build any gateways around in this area. You need to save all of your surface area for gateway productions. Although it feels like he might be building more gateways here, so I'm not so sure. But I don't really like the positioning here. The Observer is able to see the turret infrastructure here. This tank is completely an overkill. You actually don't need to take out that pylon at this stage of the game. Vulture gets on the high ground. Dragoons need to pull back. Oh my, what are you doing? Not attacking! 2 consecutive miss shot is really terrible. And don't box in it off, please. But don't box yourself in. No! You lose 2 Dragoons for the next incoming battles. And the probe to get transferred now, and I thought Gabeo had a good advantage in the beginning, and he's squandering it by useless mistakes. Very bad mistakes in the mid game here. I mean, first of all, not transferring probes on time. When your base completes, you need to transfer probes right away. And the second mistake is to box in 2 Dragoons here, which means you cannot... What are you doing? This is such a noobish mistake. Move your probes here now. What is this kind of... Oh my god. He's moving Dragoons here, but he needs to move probes, not Dragoons. And now his enemy is moving out with so many tanks. Oh my god, you win an early advantage. And what are you doing? does he know how to play Starcraft? He's making a lot of Dragoons, but he's not transferring probes. How do you not know how to transfer probes? I mean, suddenly it feels like instead of he's playing like he just passed the game on to like a noob to play, or his son or something like that. Because he's got so many probes in the main. Does he know that you need to transfer probes to your expansion or what? Are you kidding me? Tanks and vultures are here. This base is gonna get wiped out, and that was a horrendous mistake. Oh my god, you needed the economy to support your gateway productions, Zealot and such. He's building more gateways, but like Terran is so deeply entrenched, man. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. Terran's gonna be on the high ground. And this feels like that other game between, I think, Sark and what's his face? Stork, where he got attacked at this exact position. These tanks are so strong. And turrets gonna get created on the high ground. These two Dragoons on the high ground are not able to do it. I mean, why do you build Dragoons on the high ground if you're not gonna be using them to position yourself here? Looks like Protoss decided to move in, and that is a big mistake. I guess now it's a mistake, but before it wasn't a mistake. Shadow finally come out, but the timing is just so late. The timing is so late. And he can do some mind drag, but it would not be able to do anything. Don't even drop your Zealot. It's completely useless. Dragoon's gonna be on high ground now. Dragoons start to move in, and tanks are sieging. Drop the Zealot, which is nice. He does some sharpened tanks fire. It's so strong. What crazy micro from SCRVN. He destroys everything. He pushes back, and he unsieges and resieges. Do have more Zealot? They have a single Zealot in here that can do damage, but I just feel so sorry for Gabeo. I mean, of course, he's got still more supply. Does he have at least City of Adun being upgraded here? I think City of Adun might be done soon. He's got a lot of gateway, but he's burning Dragoons like crazy. These tanks are still alive. And look at this stronghold being created on the high ground. The tank's gonna push forward, and Protoss is just so sad. Building double shuttle for what? Why are you building double shuttle? And if I was SCRVN, I would return home now. I mean, mission's accomplished. I don't need to actually be here anymore. Just wait for the next wave, you know. But anyways, he's gonna try to siege here, or at least try to find it where he sieges now. And this Zealot can get dropped from the sky, but Gabeo is not paying attention. He's got 300 APM. What is he using his APM for? He's gonna start to drop and unload right away. Dragoons on the back, not really attacking, and tanks are gonna be returning home. We might have more drop though. Dragoons attacking, drop the Zealot. Now you have more Zealot, drop them. He does drop a couple. This Shadow is not dropping, and yeah, not really nice at all. The Dragoons actually not really buying the right amount of time here. And Gabeo, I mean, he's got 300 APM, but what is he using the APM for? I actually don't know. The tank account is still very strong. They didn't have upgrades, at least don't have any upgrades, so that's good. Protoss has got +1 weapons and +1 armor, and this siege line is just so strong from Terran. This commander center is gonna finish, and SC is already getting transferred, so SCRVN is so on time with his economy, whereas Protoss is just stuck here attacking random stuff. And yeah, that's it. I feel like that's gonna be possibly the end for Gabeo. He's well, he's still ahead by about 40 supply. At least the good thing for him is that he's clearing a lot of his enemies' tanks, and tanks are expensive to replace. So Gabeo need to kind of move out here. He's gonna try to clear this area like with bare hand, man. He doesn't have mines. I mean, he doesn't have ops. He's just clearing with like freaking bare hands. He's just so like all over the place. He's got double shuttle, and now go for Reaver. Like at the 30-minute of the game, when everything is finished, you go for Reavers. I mean, please, somebody teaches this guy how to like have proper build order, man. Because yeah, anyways, yeah, we do have what's happening here. We do have, I think that looks like Reaver to me. No, it's gonna be Observer. Okay, sure. All right, what's coming up next? Pylon. Look at these two turrets and two mines staring at the pylon. And looks like SCRVN is going to be to establish this presence on the high ground. Very nice of him. Alright, what's going to be up next here for our Terran friend? He's just waiting at home, and he's going to try to counter any kind of drop strategies that Gabeo can throw at him. He has got very good solid economy, but I feel like, okay, for some random reason, Protoss got a lot more psi. I think that's just probes. He's just got so many probes. I mean, he's got so many probes, and this base, oh my god, and losing even an observer. Are you serious? We might see another command center get set up as well, but yeah, this base is just like, this is just beyond me, man. I mean, the level of stupidity of especially the Protoss players beyond me. Anyways, yeah, more pylons getting set up because Gabeo is getting completely supply blocked. But he's got a very nice healthy lead of, you know, of forces. But Vulture's gonna run by and killing every single probe. I think this is fine because Gabeo's got too many probes anyways. So, oh my god, you're gonna be having a mine drag on the probe line here. And that mine exploded. No, not yet. That other mine will explode. We have a Nexus that goes out. And yeah, 144 supply for Gabeo. SCRVN is 107 supply. That's a lot of gateway production. He's making only forces need to transfer probes now. He's completely mined out. He can do one major attacks because Terran is kind of weak-ish. 3 tanks only in the expansion. But still, probes gonna get transferred but getting trapped midway. Dragoons coming through. At least there's only one probe that get destroyed. So that's not oh my god, this is so funny. Alright, Gabeo clears these vultures from his base. Need to transfer probes now. What is he doing? He's moving like a single probe by shuttle. This is so hilarious. And SCRVN is going to be doing his signature move, which is a lot of vultures coming out. And yeah, finally we're going to be seeing Stargate. Why are you building Stargate? Why are you building Stargate? And you built this robotic support, but did you build any reavers? I don't see any reavers. And Vulture catching the probes in surprise. And where are you moving with these forces? Why are you here? What's on this side of the map? Nothing. There's nothing that could be, you know, remotely interesting on this side of the map that forces you to send your entire army there. Probe runs by, destroy everything. Zealot might do a mine drag. Zealot might do a dry mag on that Reaver. That Reaver is very close to the mine drag. Oh my god, mine's getting plates. And one Dragoon getting crazy. Mine drag, Zealot, be careful. He moves everything back and just sliced the last minute. And that was so bad. But SCRVN is behind by about 50 supplies. So I guess it's still possible for Gabeo to do a huge push now. He's making, what is he making? Is he making more forces? Yeah, I guess he's making more forces, right? He's making Zealot, Dragoons and so forth. He's building more pylon. He's gonna get a maxed out army. He's gonna try to do a major push. Terran's got +3 weapon, +1 armor. Proton's got +1 weapons, +1 armor. He's getting ready for the... He's got only a cannon here, single cannon only. And his enemy, I think, kind of saw that. Shadow's getting ready in position here. This is gonna be a huge push. It's gonna be one chance for Gabeo to win here. And we've seen SCRVN sometimes kind of fell to these kind of ridiculous mid-game heavy pushes. And we shall see the tanks under siege. Protoss is not moving in. Vulture's moving out at the wrong time here. And you need to do some damage now. A single Reaver only you have. You only have a single Reaver and you've got so much supply. He's waiting for max out supply maybe. He's playing like 1986. Zealot start to move in and these tanks are out of position. So that's nice. Reaver is getting landed. So this is going to be a way for Gabeo to come back here. Oh my god, SCRVN completely underestimated the situation. He done very good damage in the early stage of the game, but he's kind of losing. Zealot need to walk out and clear mines one by one, not together. Tanks in the back are quite strong, but the Protoss line is still very strong. He needs to move. Everything is going to be his only chance. Shadow's going to be on high ground. He's going to lay a Reaver here. More Dragoons need to get created. And moving through, the Shadow's not landing. The Shadow's got a Reaver inside. Land the Reaver. He lands the Reaver. It's going to be able to take one shot and takes out a tank. And this is a freaking crazy attack, man. But if he loses his attack, he needs to remember that he needs to go and clear this command center. If he knows about it, Zealot will need to get on high ground now and get mixed in with the tanks. Some units are going to get created and tanks are going to be on the high ground to supply this. Shadow need to move out. SCV is getting pulled to blockade here. So many Zealot coming through. Protoss we need to have to win now. He's trying to destroy the Nexus, which is nice. SCV is getting transferred and that's a mistake. You need to not reveal this base. Zealot's going to try to get on high ground. The Shadow's going to destroy and Gabeo is almost mined out. He's trying very hard. We might have a mine drag. Does not need to get on high ground now. He's just going to clear out this low ground and SCV is getting transferred. That's a mistake. You don't want to reveal this base. You don't want to reveal that your enemy that you have an expansion. What are the Dragoons doing? He now sees this expansion. He's going to try to get on the high ground because he's running out of minerals everywhere. He's going to try to win with just this forces alone. He at least can destroy this SV line, which is nice. And these tanks can, I think, unsiege now. Dragoons started to come out. And so Protoss has won a nice mental victory, but he needs a base. Finally, the cannon goes up and Gabeo is ready to take an expansion. He destroyed the command center. Need to clear the command center now. He's trying to focus the attention on the command center. The command center is burning, and the command center is destroyed. Terran is down to just 2 bases, and his mine is completely mined out. These tanks have good upgrades, +1 warmers and +1 weapons. Protoss needs to move out now. Very small forces. Oh my god, what are you doing? Moving across this bridge is terrible. Observer is able to see the situation. SCRVN needs to know what's up. He sees his enemies, I guess base count, whatever, but he doesn't see about the new base. I guess he can kind of deduce that there's a base there. Tanks are not moving out. SCRV is gonna try to do a huge push. Protoss is low on minerals. He's got some scattered force. He needs to transfer probes now. Okay, we're gonna be having Pylon blocking this area. He's gonna be able to clear this area by hand, I guess. Terran is getting ready to push out, but SCRVN is kind of also losing his chance to move out here. And now he moves out. He moves out when the Proton's army is the weakest here. Very, very nice scan just to check for the situation. He wants to know if the enemy is going to expansion or not, but he's not moving out just yet. He wants to make sure that he's got enough economy. He's going to rebuild the command center. This observer sees the situation. Probes need to get transferred now so that Protoss get more economy. He's trying to hold this area. Transfer your probes now. Oh my god, the Nexus is almost completed. Transfer your probes, otherwise you will not have any economy. Double Stargate, but not building anything. What are you playing? Do you think like you are playing like Black Sheep War and give me the money when you have infinite money or what? We're seeing Terran moving to this right side. They're trying to do this kind of vertical attack here and take out this base. If we can take out this base for Protoss, they win. The first arbiter of the game is here. Gabeo needs to know that his enemy is going to move towards his right side. He's not in position to intercept. Now he's kind of in position to intercept now. Transfer your probes! What are you doing? Transfer your probes! Dragoon's going to get caught in the action. But anyways, we have the first arbiter of the game coming out. And tanks are not sieging. These tanks are kind of way too far forward here. Dragoons need to move in. Where's the Arbiter? Dragoons is going to do some moving shot. The Archon finally arrived. The Arbiter is not in position. He's going to try to destroy one tank. One nice mine drag destroying the rest of the Terran army. This is a nice attack, and he saves his base. But the base doesn't have any probes. He's going to try to go out there. We have just 5 vultures going to be hiding on the high ground. He needs to clear the mines one by one. Transfer your probes. Why are you not transferring your probes? And why do you have no more probe creation? How can you play like just a single base and finally he makes, I mean, oh my god, this guy plays like what? His playstyle is every base make new probes and that's it. I do not transfer probes. I would just make new probes. Looks like we're going to be having forces coming through this height, but might get sniped. But before that, there's going to be a lot of Zealot attacking. Vultures against Zealot. This mine drag is going to be devastating. Dragoon's going to try to clear the mines by hand here. A High Tempest in the back is going to get sniped. And that's a bit unfortunate. You need to transfer probes. He's building some cannon. That's fine. But, I mean, you have... Make more probes! Are you kidding me? Make more probes! Oh! What are these two Archons doing in the corner? Looks like Vulture's gonna try to get on the high ground. If that cannon fails, this base is toasted. Oh my god. Are you like kidding me? So many probes gonna be falling. Arbiters in the position, but they cannot do anything. Nice scan. Every single probe with execution, and this is just really terrible play, man. Okay, he's forced to do a stasis on his enemy's vultures because he's got nothing else to do. Dragoons in position, but they cannot move in because his pylon is blocking the path. And the last of the... Oh my god, a mine drag might happen. The mine drag might happen. Do we... Okay, this observer is there to clear it out. Yeah, the last of the mine gets cleared out. And what was that ridiculous stuff, man? Vulture's gonna come down the southern side, but we have Dragoons in position. And these vultures will not be able to do any kind of damage. To try to hide in the corner. But still, that cannon is able to cover some of these probes. But still, a lot of forces getting destroyed. After this battle is over, SCRVN 94 supply. His enemy is 97. These vultures need to get destroyed. Come on, get your arbiter in position here to cover your probe line. Are you... God. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, more arbiters getting created. And now the only chance I feel for Protoss is to go for recall. He's got how much energy? 100 energy only. Zealot need to get out of there and clear stuff. Observers are gonna be helping the Dragoons to clear mine. This base we need to make more probes. Gabeo is still happy about 9 supply. Terran is not having the right army composition. He's gonna try to move all of his tanks out. He needs to also attack it. This Archon is buying some time, but not good enough. Protoss need to be in position to intercept. Now we have a cannons on the high ground, which is great. Templar Archive is being used to make Templars. Do we have sciences? So no science vessels. These forces are moving to the right side, and Gabeo sees them. He can try to intercept them from the right side. Need to move the rest of his forces out now. He's waiting for this Archon to finish morphing. He needs to intercept the Terran forces right here. They started to move, and Observer is able to see. No scan from excuse me. What is he doing? Why is he moving here? Move out! Oh my god, you need to stop your enemy from coming out. Excuse me, we have just a single Archon just being wasted here. Dragoon's in position. He can cast a single stasis. Gonna stasis this huge group. He stasis. He's gonna do a money stasis. That is gonna be the perfect stasis. He does a stasis. What are you doing? Stasis now! That stasis isn't so good, and it's a bit late here, but he's able to clear out every single tanks. There are just 4 tanks remaining, and every probe's gonna get executed, but probes can get transferred from this base, so it might be okay. But losing these tanks is really bad for SCRVN. He's gonna be losing the first line of tanks. Vultures in the back, not able to help out, and all the vultures will die. Gabeo is ahead by about 20 supply. A hidden command center get created. Does Protoss know about this hidden command center? He needs to start to move to that area. Observer moving to that area. Protoss for the win. Oh my god, he clears out all of his enemies' vultures. These units we need to take taken care of. At some point, need to move out now. He needs to know that there's some tanks here. Come on, move your forces out. He's got... Okay, at least something gets destroyed here. That's nice. These tanks come out of stasis, and Protoss is not in position. Where's the Arbiter? There was an Arbiter here somewhere. I don't know about it. The tanks at +2 weapons, +2 armor, and the siege line in the back is very nice. They need to attack. Okay, they attack the Archon, which isn't so good. They need to attack the Dragoons. Anyways, all of these tanks get destroyed, and Vultures coming out to support as well as Goliath, but a little bit too late to save this, this area. But Gabeo is down to 75 supply. He's temporarily just mining out of a single base. He's almost mined out. I don't know where the Arbiters is, but Terran is coming up strong and hot here. He can siege here. If he can take out this base, or at least kill every single probe in it, he's gonna be clear for the win. This Arbiter is out of position. These Vultures can also get on the low side. A single cannon is not gonna be there to be able to save it. And Goliaths are gonna be pounding and destroying this every single unit. You either need to take out the Terran base. The Terran player is also out of minerals, guys. He can float his command center. He can float his command center a little bit later. But for now, Protoss is gonna try to clear out his main. But every single probe is getting executed. Move your probe out of the way. What are you doing? At least Goliaths cannot kill probes as fast as Vultures. But still, it's decent. High Templar need to cast a storm. Not casting a storm. What are you? Oh my god, Gabeo is down to just 55 supply. And these Zealots are not being used at all. And what are you using your APM for? I mean, honestly, you have 210 APM. GG, and SCRVN is the first player to qualify for the winners bracket. See you soon. Bye-bye.